Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome back to Aurora 4X with the incredibly in-depth, frustratingly amazing space strategy game. So, a couple of RP things have happened. One of the roleplay events that has affected the game has been the launch of a new shipping line, AIS Shipping Incorporated. A pretty large shipping line who've just got their first freighter. I actually did do some database editing to actually add them, but it seems to have worked. So that's the thing. Secondly, we have our first two motions of this parliament passed. The first one is the Interstellar Recovery Service Act, and the second one is the Propulsion Development Act, both of which were proposed by the Alliance of Sexy Scientists. And the first one says that we need to have a salvage and rescue vessel capable of going into hostile territory and salvaging craft for technology, and also then rescue any life pods for science. So that's effectively going to mean that we need a cryo bay, which we have, and a salvage module, which we don't have, so we're going to need to research that. And secondly, the Propulsion Development Act says that we need 10 laboratories or more dedicated to power and propulsion, preferably on fuel consumption. So we're going to need to make a few quick changes for that. We've got one lab on power propulsion at the moment. That's not really enough, is it? No. Let's grab 5 from here. And 4 from there. Okay. There we go. Now we've got our 10 minimum on power propulsion. It's doing capacitor at the moment, but it will soon be doing fuel consumption. There we go. Yeah, cool. Secondly, we need to do a salvage module, which is actually down here. So we'll just move that up the queue. So we're doing underway replenishment, which we finish next year, and then we'll be doing the salvage module. Might need to put more people into researching that. Oh, where are we going to have people from? I guess we take fire control speed rating and one from there, and then we'll go like all in on that. Double the speed. Yeah. Okay. So we've also now launched our 3 new G2 Screw Loose, Lapse Pacifist, and Heresiarch. Either way, the Leon Cornelius 2, which is our new geo-survey vessel. So they are going to be over here in survey fleet. There we go. Yeah. No, they're actually gravitational survey vessels. Let me check this. Right, we only just retooled. So yeah, these are our Cornelius, the Marcellius of the Geo. And I believe that our retooling is done, so we can actually start building the Marcellus. So we're actually going to start building them straight away. Minority Report, Sacrificial Victim, and do we want to get another one? Arrested Development? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get 3. Seems like a good number to me. And then we'll just shift these into Grav Survey. Oh, I need to actually detach them first. We'll just give them orders. Standing order. Survey next 3 system locations. Move to system requiring Grav Survey. That way they'll just operate by themselves. And then do all the other things that you need to do. All right. And then Earth. Divide into single fleets. And then if we put you in Grav Survey, in theory, they should just pop out. There we go. Perfect. Not a problem at all. Lotto skills, there's so many jumping points to go through. We might actually just manually order you to go to Lotto skills and then take a bit of a gander through some of those jump points. Because they are all jump gated. Like, everything down here is jump gated. It must be the ghost aliens, but I have no idea why we are seeing loads of jump gates, but very few to no actual ghosts. It's so weird. Like, we should be seeing something, but we're not. It's bizarre. Lotto skills. Why am I losing it now? I've just ordered 2 people together. There we go. Okay, we need to actually order Titan to be terraformed. I realized that we ordered someone into orbit of Titan without actually giving them an order here. So, first things first, as per usual. Whoops. Sulfur dioxide was definitely the wrong thing to put into orbit there. We're going to dump some water in. There we go. Loading on some of the other ones, by the way. Europa is habitable. Yes! Perfect. Quite nice, actually. 28 degrees, bit warm. Not bad. We will probably want to just say, hey, all of this infrastructure, there's quite a lot of infrastructure. Do you want to just make this available for moving? 22495. Done. How's Io coming along? Water's still coming out of the atmosphere. Should be okay. Right. Right, the teething problems is unable to carry on, and also we've just spotted yet another ship in Lewis. Again, it does seem to be going for the jump point into Nuke from the Lotto skills jump point is, I guess. So they're transiting through Lewis. Why didn't we find them in Nuke? Okay, well, whatever. We'll take the teething problems. And luckily, I left a jump point open that we haven't sent anyone to. A 58-day travel time? What? How big is that system? Hello, Lotus Scam. Okay, yeah, actually. 8 billion. 8 billion. Yeah, fair enough. And you're pretty far away as well. And obviously I told you to go to the furthest away jump point. Okay, someone just had a huge battle because I was stuck in 5 seconds slow time for quite a while there. However, managed to get out of it. Got a new jump point. I should probably color those. Jump point detected. Text color. And this can be like a... Sure. Pink. Why not? Medal awarded. Health, etc. We could probably just hide the health reports. There we go. We'll hide the damage reports because they just tend to fix those. So we have mining production 16 tons, which is up from, I think, 14. So what's the percentage on that? Like an extra 15%? That is definitely going to help. We'll be getting fuel production. Okay. The Angelica Mortis. Oh, yeah, that's just, again, our capital ships are sitting there without fuel because we don't have any to give to them. Our current fuel reserves are 30. And if we check the fueling depot, 4.7. And you're going to be doing another run in 130 days. Okay. Yeah, we do need to kind of step up our game on that. We could definitely do with more fuel. And we need to up the percentage we're putting into the fuel right now. Yeah, let's reduce research facilities. And go for an increase on you. We produced on end of 82. Okay. We'll have to do. Okay, we found a whole load of Corbomite in Zanmar. Alright, let's bring up the Zanmar. Hello. Where was the Corbomite? Here it was. Yeah, like, as much as 152 153 million Corbmite is certainly appreciated. 0.1 availability is not going to make me do a lot. The fact that the geranium in here is the main thing. That being added doesn't really change the equation very much. Still, nothing to be sniffed at, but we need to be able to stabilize our core region before we start moving up to Zanmar. We need to move them now. Let's refresh this, and I guess we might as well go to Ice Lord. So the one we need to go to is Ice Lord Moon 20. Okay. Yeah, you have to have a colony to be able to unload anything. So we'll put a colony down and then unload. There we go. Meanwhile, the Sapphire Ebonies have continued to move people and are kind of done now. We should see, yeah, Europa has skyrocketed in terms of the number of people there. We've got, you know, almost 10 million people who don't have jobs. But they can definitely help with the geranium supplies. How many mines do you have? 220. Okay. By the way, I've got this set up to deliver one infrastructure every time, which is very frustrating because I've currently been wasting them moving very slowly to Hoyle to dump one infrastructure. Really frustrating. What I'm going to try and do is actually leave them on cycle, and then when the infrastructure comes back to the bottom here, we'll just remove it. Yeah, that'll take somewhere around 30 to 60 days, I guess. Okay, Earth, how many mines do you have? You could do with sending over 200. So let's go. Earth, load, mine. Go to Europa, unload, and then do this, 19 times. That's about 10 million people's worth of mines, and then refuel. I thought I told someone else to do that. Maybe I'm just imagining it. We certainly need to adjust because that's just silly. Oh, hello. A known system connection has come up. Yeah, interesting. All right, well, we can put you over here then. So those of you who don't know how the map works, you can just drag and drop and place things and then grid to snap it to the invisible grid, which can be very frustrating because it's actually quite a fine mesh. Then save its location, and that way you can update with that, or you can reset position to the last save position with this. Don't touch that. Most of the time, it doesn't really do much good. Sometimes it can be useful. Most of the time, it is a massive mistake, I feel. Since this one has no connections, I'm actually going to flip these two. And maybe put you, like, here. Trying to make it so that they're, 45 degrees, etc. is tough. Okay. Keeping an eye on this in the corner of my eye. Ooh, hello. The homie system. That is a habitable planet. That is straight up, zero colony cost, habitable. I bet it's the homeworld. I bet it is the ghost homeworld. Either that or we just hit the jackpot. 1, 2, 3, 4. To Sleepy Zoe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Homie. It's a little bit further, but still. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, Sleepy Zoe is actually further than Homie. Number of jumps it isn't, but in actual distance it is. That is sweet. Bet you it's a homeworld, though. You don't just find habitable worlds for free. You've dumped them at the moon to do the geo survey, so everything's fine so far. Here we go. A couple of our refits. We also did alien autopsy, the Abishai, otherwise known as the ghosts. Let's find out about them. So, species, Abishai. Then minimum gravity is 0.38, maximum is 1.79, so not as tolerant of gravity as humans are. Temperature, pretty tolerant temperature. They can actually go down to minus 26 degrees. Oxygen pressure, basically the same as humans. A little bit more tolerant and a little bit less tolerant of low atmosphere, of low oxygen pressure. Atmospheric pressure, minimum 0? Okay. I mean, oh yeah, they'll need the oxygen, so they still will need an atmosphere. But they can go up to 3.69, so very similar to humans in a lot of ways there. Didn't actually really learn much from them, I'll be honest. But that concludes the secret ops program to interrogate and then investigate the ghosts that we captured. Rescued. Research. Let's have a look over here. We now have 4 research labs available to reallocate. We could do genome sequence rate. Now, gene sequencing is a tech that says it leads to a whole load of things to be able to, like, alter your population to make them more tolerant of gravity or more tolerant of pressure or temperature, whatever. None of that works. Don't research that. You will unlock it as a tech, but it won't actually be able to be used. It does, however, unlock the ability to, like, gene enhance your troops, which gives them basically bonus HP. I'm probably going to research it on the basis of there is a strong roleplay focused desire for this tech. They have been going on about this in the Discord for a long time, so I will grab it on the basis of people want it. It might not be the best necessary pick for us right now, but there is a desire to have genetic manipulation going on, so let's grab that. And the new system of bond. It is empty. Bond. James Bond. Okay. A lot of skills leads to a lot of dead ends and homie, which is probably the one not dead end in the group, to be honest. Okay. All right, you're now back in the Sol system. Yeah, let's remove all orders and let's put this in manually. So unload all minerals, refuel, load installation, infrastructure, all of it, not one, because that's silly. Oil, there we go. I was wondering why I wasn't getting that much infrastructure on oil. Turns out why. I'm an idiot. Unload all installations. Load all minerals. Note, by the way, that there is load all minerals until full, which is new in the 1.12 edition release version, which is what we're playing here, which effectively says I will loiter until I am full, which is really handy. There's nothing like that for fuel, which kind of sucks. So we'll say load all minerals, and then we'll just return to Sol. And then keep that on cycle. So that should work now. Yay, I'm smart. Okay, we should see... Okay, excellent. It looks like everyone's being refit that need to be refit. We will have one check over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Why didn't I build a 12th? I was meant to be building a 12th. Did I just forget to build a 12th? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're building 11. And that's now 12. Okay. It's not massively a problem. It's just going to be quite delayed. How are we doing with fuel again? 27. I think I will have the battle fleet just fuel up just to stop them annoying me. Because their constant, like, I'm low on fuel is kind of annoying. All right, they are fueled up, which means our fuel reserves are down to less than 20 million again. But them being full of fuel, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. We might be able to actually go and do our, attack against Davit or whatever. Let's check the ammo status. They're a bit low on ammo, but not as bad as it could be. And potentially almost enough to fill them up. Actually, probably enough to fill them up. Alright, do the thing. Actually, I'm counting wrong. There are 11 in there. Why am I counting wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? It says 11. How am I counting wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't get it. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Yeah. I hadn't refreshed. Right, Covenant of Blood, we're going to cancel you. There we go. God damn it. Simple things like that. Ammo. We're still low on ammo. Just. Like 2 people here are low on ammo. Okay, we finished a ground survey. We didn't find anything. Oh, whoa, calm down, slow down. I need to position those people. We'll probably go to Distant Roman for our next one, I think. There are a couple in Distant Roman that want surveys, so yeah. All right, we'll bang out a colony on each of these. Kind of sucks because if I put the colony down to do the investigation and I don't remove the colony, I'll kind of go, oh, look, a colony. I should do something with that later on when I forget. It'd be nice if I could just put them down and be like, I don't need a colony. We'll close that up and we will go and grab you. Do me a favor. Load your company and then go to Distant Roman. Why is it not listed here? Why can I not move you? Oh. Are you not jump capable? Yeah, you're not jump capable. You're not meant to go to places like Distant Roman, are you? You're meant to just go to, pre-existing, easy. You know what? That's fine. We'll just go back to Sol and we'll do a refuel. Yeah, refuel. Yeah, well, I'm out of fuel. Luckily, actually, this is a very fuel-efficient craft. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Meanwhile, I do wonder about you. Gecko 8th. Currently on Agent 1. Yeah, you finished your survey of Agent 1 ages ago, and I just left you there. But you can go to Agent 2 and 3. So we're going to load and then move to 2 and unload. Okay. Teething problems is done in Nedmond. Teething problems. There we go. Right, you're in Nedmond and you're done. Which means other people are also searching in Nedmond right now. That's why you're done. We'll get you to go to Nuke. Because we know that the people have been coming through from or to Nuke. So investigating the jump point there, which has got a jump gate, is probably a good call. And in fact, we want to grab profit margin and give you kind of like a similar order. Someone else will do them. And we'll go to Madman. Right, we got our heavy powered infantry armor. We're now working on the heavy crew-served anti-personnel weapon. It's almost time that we can actually work on making a proper little army. Also, AI Shipping Incorporated has launched the AIS L6 class space liner. Good for them. Right. Squids have run out of fuel. Well, just to stop them complaining, let's give them a minimum amount of fuel. Refuel from colony and then transfer fuel to colony. That way they'll only have the minimum left in them. They'll actually drain the colony completely. Okay, we found nothing in Agent 2. Wow. Worth a try. It's a shame because we actually got a colony there already, so that would have kind of benefited us quite nicely. Load, and then we'll move on to 3. Ooh! We found a whole load of corundium on Agent 3. That's really good news. Oh, it's a whole load of corundium and it's 0.7 availability. And you've got a load of other stuff like neutronium there. Macassium is, there's not much of it. Like it's 0.9 availability, but that'll go really quick. That's actually a really good haul. Yeah, no, that's worthwhile. Good job there. I think we'll probably go to Lewis next. If only to figure out what the hell's going on with Lewis. We will create a colony there. We've already got a colony there. Okay. Load. Oh, Lewis hasn't got a jump point. I guess we go to Idril then. I keep forgetting that these troops don't have the ability to do that. And it is a very good chance here at the Venusian world. This Venusian world has huge amounts, but the accessibility is really terrible. If the accessibility goes up, this will be a really nice place to go. Set up a really long-term operation here. So, once you've loaded them, take them over and land them on the Venusian world, which I'm sure they'll appreciate. I've already forgotten what the Venusian world was. Which one was it? 1, A1. Let's go all and see if something here is flagging as needing a survey. It might just be flagging the dormant construct and saying, hey, this construct is dormant, you need to activate it. But it's not dormant, we activated it. It's giving us the bonus now. Why are you complaining? I don't know. I can't see anything to actually do the thing to. Coil C3, Moon 4. It's saying there is something. Oh, right. Multiple places. Multiple stars is very, very complicated. We'll create a colony here. And then that is C3, 4. Right, auto route through to Hoyle, and then C3, Moon 4. There we go, 75 days. That's just to show you how long a distance this 1-2 jump point is. In fact, let's look at strategist. How far? Hoyle jump point to the Sol is, 4 billion kilometers. Plus then Hoyle. Not that far, but if you're going out here, another 4 billion. Yeah, so the distance is actually pretty damn harsh. We got underway replenishment and working on the salvage module. The Duncan group have launched a colony ship. And everything else is good. All right. Okay, we've got the movie system. It's got a couple of planets, but other than that, there's nothing really here. That is off of Nuke. Okay. This search for the ghosts is, remarkably accurate to their name. AI Shipping launched a new freighter. We've discovered the new system of Vo. Hello. Vo has a world with 50% ice sheet, 6 planets, 62 moons, 51 asteroids, 3 comets. Sure, okay. What's that on the map? Ah, sometimes it does this. Thank you for that. We've gone from 9 million to 20 8 million tons of neutronium. And the accessibility of cobmite's gone up. Macassium's gone up. 81 million tons of corundium. What the hell? That's huge. I'm seeing numbers that are just bigger than any I've seen before. What planet was this? Hydral A1. Okay. I mean, the 0.4 corundium along with everything else is kind of selling me. Hell, this place is good for sorium. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I dig it. We might need to start doing some work to the system because this system really could help. It really could pay off. I know we kind of flagged it early on as the system we want to do this to, but this system is looking really sexy. And the distance to Sol is pretty short. Like, yeah. Okay, we need to move you now. It's going to be to Yabu. So, Yabu A3. If you can up the accessibility, then that'd be nice. Okay, I think we're seeing it now. If we go to Homie, that's a pretty strong EM signature. Yep, and that will correlate to the... Yep, that's probably the homeworld. Yep. It also makes sense. There's a lot of jump-gated systems here. I suspect if we went through these jump-gated systems, some of them would come back to Linus. And I would be putting money on that. It's just really weird that they seem to have very little going on. Like, I haven't bumped into any traffic in this system. It's meant to be our home world? Either way, we're starting to receive communications. We've detected them. I'm going to let my guys just kind of jump through jump gates for now. We haven't actually really received a proper communication. We're just getting, you know, garbled stuff. Hello. The Wilkinson system. 3 different classes. 7 different Grosvenor ships. I think that confirms it. Grosvenor ships. Down here. Yeah, I bet this is the homie linking all the way back to Linus or something. That must be what it is. And we're just going to order people to just kind of jump through a lot of these jump gates real quick before we get kicked out. Better to try and start plotting how things connect together and then just run away later than to actually just be like, oh, there's a load of jump gates that I haven't been through. Some of them could be, you know, dormant and scary things could happen. It's unlikely, actually, because they have jump gates on them. Someone's probably gone through them before. Okay. The new system of Jeff. Okay, Jeff. A lot of moons there. A lot of quaternary stars. The system of GD. Nothing there. And then we have the system of Jig. 11 planets, 92 moons, none particularly habitable. But, you know, one of them is actually 100% nice sheet. You never know. The other one's 86% nice sheet. And the Jagnath, I think they were the ones that were giving out miners to Europa. Yeah, up to 420 mines on Europa now. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we can try. How are you doing over here in terms of mining? 350-ish, 100 automated mines. We can set up the automated mines and try and just grab a little bit more ore. The question is Titan. Because we do want to get hold of that corundium that they've got there. I don't want to keep shipping it in from out system. We don't really have the ability to wait that long. We've got some available workers on Titan. That'll help. But we're still waiting on the actual, you know, environmentalism. Terraforming. Environmentalism's a different thing. People complaining about, you know, don't alter the planets, leave them with a natural environment. That would be a bit of a problem for us. You could do it just a lot of orbital stations, but dear God, that would be expensive. Not sure you'd actually have the minerals for it. We will grab you, and instead we're going to ask you to just quickly load up mines and head over to Titan. Okay, we found the system of Jedi. Couple of reasonably habitable planets. Again, no atmosphere. Okay, a lot more tritanium has been found on Hoyle Moon 4. A lot more. Okay, we're up to 19 million there. The accessibility's gone up from 0.1 to 0.6. Uridium. We found over 30 mil. And we've also finished our fuel production research and we're on to shipyard operations. Okay. I mean, very respectable. Kind of all we can say for it. Just very respectable. Also, look how much... We've maybe gone a little bit overboard looking for ghosts right now. So I didn't really expect to say in Aurora, we've gone overboard looking for ghosts. But it's true. We maybe want to pull this back. Probably don't want to explore too far anymore. We'll probably take the extra 2 jump points out of Homie. And then we'll take the jump point out of Battlefield. But I won't jump through any of these end nodes anymore. I think we've investigated plenty here. And no one seems to be being hostile to us, which is kind of weird. Now, one adjustment I will really quick make is in our game settings. No, MPR generation chance is 25%. Huh. Okay. Well, that was lower. Right. I forget how good Tholius is as a system. Look at that. And that's, you know, something you can... 0.1s, but... Look at that. Look at that Duranium, 0.9 availability, and there's over 61 million of it. Along with Corundium? Dear Lord. It is a Venusian, though. I think that has to be, like, the #1 Venusian in the area. It's just so far away is the issue. It's just so far. But I really want all of that. It's so juicy. Yeah, okay. We're going to go there and see if we can unlock more. Like, if we can unlock more past this... Oof. Again, we do need to bypass Davit. We should probably finish off whatever's in Davit and then actually survey the system properly. Davit is vaguely promising. It has a world here with a bit of an atmosphere, a liquid. You know, could be something interesting there. Load of stuff over here. Oh, I should probably actually check where I'm meant to be going. I keep forgetting to do that. Thodis A2. Since fuel is so much of a problem and it hasn't really rectified itself much, I'm kind of tempted to go for an extra one. Yeah, let's not go for just one more. Let's go for 2. So let's up that. And then to compensate, we're going to need to like knock 5% off infrastructure. In fact, I don't think we need to do much infrastructure anymore. Knock 10k off because we've got plenty of worlds where we're just going to reallocate the infrastructure. What else do you want to allocate? Research facility. Let's go down 10% on that. Automated mine. We're actually going to go down the automated mine just because our actual mines are taking over now. And automated mines are twice as expensive, so it seems a bit wasteful. And then we're going to allocate that, so it should double. And the completion date for both of them is May 83. So we'll have one of them by early next year. Maybe, yeah, very early next year. And that is the last of the Vashes built. The G1 Wolf of Fenris. -2, which means we should be good. I think if we just do a refuel, rearm, etc. Come on. Someone out there's definitely playing silly buggers. Okay, there we go. Bam. The fleet is good. We have 35 million fuel actually just sitting around here. I think that's enough to maybe send the fleet out on a mission. Now, I won't want to send the entire fleet. That'll be expensive. But I'm thinking that maybe we could send maybe half of them to be sure to Davit as a test, because we need to give them a trial by fire. I think they deserve that. You've got a Dracos, a Vandamiege, a Crozet, and an Iron Hand as commanding officers. Sweet. Okay. I think this is a good place to roll this up for now. Very much kind of this episode where I'm just focusing on geosurveying. I don't know how much I'm going to cut out of all of that. But this does put us in a position for next episode to send out a task group to deal with Davit. And also, very close to working on a army. In fact, very, very close. Once we do bombardment, we'll be able to roll out the entire army. We're working on heavy cruiser personnel at the moment, which I think is going to be done by the end of the month. So, yeah. Okay, well, next time we go to Davit. The time after that, we build an army. A lot of work to do. I've been EnterElysium. Check out the Discord for the interaction stuff. Also, there's an announcement feed which shows you my videos because YouTube doesn't. But if you want to hit, subscribe, you can, and the bell icon. And feel free to comment and like the video to help with the algorithm and all that jazz. If you want to get involved in the RP and all the interaction and so on, head over to the Discord, check it out. People are cool. And if you want to just talk about Aurora, we have that too. Stay shiny.